Welcome back, everyone, to TV5 News at 9. Today, we're talking about heart disease prevention for Heart Month. Joining us this morning, please help me welcome Dr. Hameen Changezi, an interventional cardiologist from McLaren Flint. Dr. Changezi, thanks for being here. How are you?
Good morning. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're talking about heart disease, which kills more Americans than all forms of cancer combined. So to start us off, doctor, what are the key steps that we can all take to start protecting our heart health?
Well, first of all, we all need to identify what risk factors do we have. And the major known ones are diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, of course, smoking, and then family history. Our own body habitus, physical profile, how fit we are or not. So it is a good idea to have regular physicals to know what risk factors a person has and to treat them.
Very good. Who is most at risk for heart disease, and how often should people have these checkups and screenings?
Well, the older you get, the more likely you are to have something in your arteries built up. So, of course, it goes with age. But the more risk factors you have, the younger you have to start in terms of your screening. Case in point, if somebody is unfortunately diabetic in their 20s, then they, should be screened for heart disease sooner than, let's say, somebody who's not diabetic and not a smoker. But generally, by the age 50, it is a good idea to have at least one assessment done of your heart.
Very good. Any steps that we can take right now to prevent heart disease?
Just eating healthier and being more active. I think one of the things that's coming up with the younger generation and people in general is that we are physically less active. There is a lot more sitting going on, and that is not that good.
Yeah. Any early symptoms of heart disease that someone can watch out for, or is it true that most contributing factors are silent or maybe even symptomless?
The contributing factors, definitely, because initially, blood sugars being high may have no symptoms, and you may have had high blood sugar for a long time before anything happens. Same is true with high blood pressure. And in fact, people who have had high blood pressure for some time, actually, when we start lowering their blood pressure with medication, they actually feel a little worse because they feel tired. So yes, that is true. Majority of the contributing factors to heart disease have no symptoms.
Dr. Changezi, how can someone find a heart specialist for their health diagnosis, maybe an irregular heartbeat, a valve replacement, or even surgery?
Well, your local hospital is the best resource, and I would suggest mclaren.org/Flint/heart and the number 1. That would be a great resource and a starting point.
Anything else that you want to add for this Heart Month, heart disease prevention, maybe that you didn't get a chance to say so far?
Well, all I would advise for all of us is that we should aim to get at least 30 minutes of uninterrupted aerobic activity every day. That will go a long way to keep us healthier.
And it makes you feel good, at least with my mood, at least. All right.
That's the added bonus.
Absolutely. All right, Dr. Changezi, thanks for joining us this morning, sharing your expertise.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yes, of course. And you can always find more information on this topic and for McLaren Flint by going to our hot link section on WNEM.com.